Gnarled the Fell Omen, your first real wall in Elden Ring. Today we are breaking down Gnarlt's design, AI and moveset to answer one question: what makes him such a perfect boss? From his deceptive wind-ups to his punishing difficulty curve, let's dive into what makes Gnarled more than just an obstacle. He's a lesson in Elden Ring's brutal but brilliant design. So let's explore and analyze Gnarled the Fell Omen. Let's analyze the AI and the movement of the boss. Gnarlt's AI is built on a balance of predictable patterns and subtle variation, keeping players engaged and on edge. He alternates between short and deliberate combos and long delayed strikes designed to bait early dodges. His attacks are carefully spaced, encouraging observation over reactionary play. Gnarled isn't a boss to be faced head-on. He constantly closes the distance and retaliating with cane swings the moment the player steps forward, signaling that a direct assault isn't the optimal approach. At times he reinforces this by jumping backwards, creating space between himself and discouraging reckless aggression. When the player hesitates, he capitalizes by throwing daggers, forcing them to remain alert while looking for an opening. That opening often comes during his cane combo, an attack designed to catch player off guard. The instinctive response is to dodge immediately, only to get hit by his follow-up strikes. This delayed attack punishes early dodges, teaching the player to adjust their timing and response with precision. The clarity of this sequence makes it easier to avoid once the player recognizes the rhythm. Gnarlt's AI makes it clear that any opening is brief, as a retaliatory tail swipe quickly follows. What makes this cane combo particularly effective is the feedback it provides. Gnarlt's wind-up, a distinct motion where he lifts his cane, acts as a clear signal, reinforcing his functional design. This telegraph attack ensures that observant players can anticipate and counter effectively. Despite his structured attack patterns, Gnarled introduces moments of unpredictability. He may alter the order of his moves, following a cane combo with a sudden dagger throw, keeping players from becoming complacent. A similar wind-up can also appear after his two dagger throws, leading to a long, well-telegraphed attack. These moments test the player's ability to assess and adapt. Healing, for example, becomes a calculated risk rather than a guaranteed respite. If the cane combo is successfully dodged, some players may see it as an opportunity to strike, while others might wisely take the chance to heal instead. Gnarlt's AI evolves dramatically as the fight progresses, ramping up both intensity and complexity. As we have seen in Phase 1, Gnarled primarily relies on cane-based melee combos and dagger throws. This phase introduces his signature heavy delay attacks, teaching players to time their dodges carefully. While challenging, it still offers a sense of control until Phase 2 begins. At around 60% health, Gnarled summons additional spectral weapons, including a massive golden hammer and a sword, drastically expanding his offensive arsenal. This aggression intensifies as the battle becomes more chaotic. Despite the increased speed and ferocity, some of his attacks remain well telegraphed, most notably the Golden Hammer Slam. Its brief wind-up and radiant glow provide a clear visual cue, reinforcing Gnarlt's functional design. However, this phase is not just about adding new moves, it's designed to strip away the player's sense of comfort. At first, the rapid succession of attacks after his hammer slam may feel overwhelming, even unfair. But this is where positioning becomes crucial. Rather than reacting on instinct, the player must anticipate Gnarlt's follow-up and position themselves accordingly. For example, after the dagger throw combo, Gnarled leaps into the air for a hammer slam. This attack momentarily leaves him vulnerable, but striking from the front invites immediate retaliation. His counter-attack is a brutal sequence of hammer and spinning sword strikes, devastating for players with low health. The key to surviving this phase lies in movement. Instead of attacking head-on, players should sidestep the hammer strike and position themselves behind Gnarled. This allows for a quick counter-attack before retreating to safety as he initiates his next combo. This is also where the player's position in the arena is crucial. Finding yourself cornered against the wall is fatal, so creating distance between the boss while accounting for his retaliation is another element that adds to its difficulty. Phase 2 demands adaptation. The openings that seemed safe in Phase 1 are now deceptive, forcing players to rethink their approach. This shift in dynamics creates a natural difficulty curve, pushing players to refine their timing, spacing, and awareness. Margit's fight is a symphony of escalating challenges. Phase 1 encourages learning and anticipation, while Phase 2 teaches the importance of positioning and adaptability. Let's analyze the design of the boss. Margit has a gaunt yet towering form, with elongated limbs and a hunched posture that makes him appear both regal and grotesque. His frail yet scrawny frame is partially draped in ragged, priest-like robes, reinforcing a sense of age and decay. His long, angular face, sharp bony features, and glowing yellow eyes hint at his feral intelligence, while his gaunt horns curl backwards, suggesting a monstrous heritage. Margit's weapon of choice, a gaunt cane, appeared more ancient and cursed than deliberately crafted, as though it has been wielded for centuries. It reflects on his suffering and longevity, concealing his true nature. Similarly, his golden spectral weapons, infused with earthly magic, subtly foreshadow his hidden identity as Morgoth. His color scheme aids in telling a story of decay, reluctant duty, and a connection to the divine power he hides. Pale weathered skin, dark twisted horns, and brown dusty robes make him feel like a shadow of something greater, while the bright gold of his weapon hints at a lingering divinity. His blend of ashen decay and holy light casts Margit as a spectral warden, cursed to guard what no longer needs protection. Each visual element adds layers to his identity. Margit the Fell Omen is more than just the first major hurdle in Elden Ring. He is a masterclass in From Software's design philosophy. From his haunting visual presence to his calculated AI and punishing moveset, every aspect of Margit's battle is crafted to teach player patience, adaptability, and precision. By overcoming Margit, the player not only defeated a boss, they are mastering the foundational skills required for the journey ahead. In this, Margit not only is an obstacle, but a lesson in Elden Ring's brutal yet brilliant design. If you found this analysis interesting, the next analysis will be on Godric the Golden. Please like and comment below if you want me to analyze any of the bosses from Elden Ring. Subscribe and see you in the next one.